Okay, I'm back. The camera is really bad, and that's because it's my computer, so I can use my really good microphone or something that used a good microphone. Yeah, I'm painting today. That's about it. Yeah, like and subscribe, please, and love you all and stuff. Uh. Yeah, I'm painting again, of course. Welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. Yeah, so this is another painting I'm making. It's all right. It isn't my best painting, and it's not gonna be my best painting. I'm already gonna tell you that because, like, I think it's good. It's not that I think it's better than some of my earlier stuff, but it is still nowhere near my best. And I think the reason it mostly is because what I chose to paint, which is three portraits very close together to give this kind of mushed together effect, and it worked. Like, it gave that effect, and that's the thing I really felt about it, or how it feels. It feels very pushed together, and both in a good way and in a bad way. Because if a person or if I like it to be mushed together like this because it was the plan, then it's good. But if it just became mushed together because I was not aware of how much space I actually had, then it's a failure on my part. So it's really either or. Like, it's all right, but it's also way harder because I started with a darker background. I started with blue, so I did Prussian blue, or I did phthalo green, Prussian blue, and white. A mix of those three gave me this. Like, mixing the three gave me this light blue green something, and like, it was okay, and it's a great color, and I'm probably gonna use it again or try to do something more in that sense of this greenish blue thing. But realistically, I still like sticking to my mostly red color scheme, and of course the heads here are made in mostly red. As if you follow me for a while, you know that I love the color red and I love using the color red. So I'm just gonna keep on doing that. But they started out really rough, and they started out with yeah, not a lot of hope with it. It took some time for me to get over the ugly stage, and I didn't really have a big plan. I just had a plan for something. And like, this is how it is sometimes, because like, sometimes art is still fun. Like, it's still fun to create, but sometimes you have to push through with discipline instead of inspiration or motivation. Sometimes it's just you know what to do, and you do it because you remember how to do it. Like, if that makes any sense. But like, it's not all fun and games always. Not something I do it because I like it, and I started because I like it. And that's not to say that I didn't like making this one, but this one took more of me focusing on creating, which is a new thing. Not a new thing. It's a thing that I don't experience that much, but that's also because I went out of my comfort zone a little bit. Not that much, really, but yeah, just apparently there was something about this piece, and it's not that it's bad. It's still a really good piece. So, nonetheless, I had no problem with it, really. But it took me a while to make, actually, compared to the size of it, and how detailed it realistically is. It took me some time, actually, and I feel like that's all right. Also, just to have time to look back at it. But yeah, it's really yeah, it's something else, and I like it. I respect it. I wouldn't say I love it, but it's okay. It's a good piece of art I've made for myself. Yeah. Well, if you're this far into the video, then thank you for being this far. So you're gonna hear a little story time that the quitters aren't gonna hear. So, like when I today actually when of this today of this recording, so the day I'm recording this voiceover, the 3rd of April, April 3rd, April, yeah, the 3rd of April, I had a driving test, or not a driving test, but I don't know what you call it in English really, but in Danish you call it the literal translation would be theory exam, which is like your driving test. I just call it a driving test. So you have to sit down in this room, look up on a screen, and watch these pictures, and then you have to answer on a little piece of paper, yes or no, in these columns and stuff. Which is, yeah, that's that's all right. And there's 25 questions, and you can have five. You can get five wrong before you don't complete the test, or before you fail. I got 6 wrong answers, which is so annoying because yes, I got one more than I could have, so I was only one question away from literally doing it the first time. And it's not the biggest problem in the world, but it costs money and it's not cheap. It isn't really. It's I don't know how many dollars it is. It's like $150 or something every time. And I don't think it's stupid because it needs to cost money, of course, and it's an important thing, so people should know. So I don't think it's all on me. It's my own problem really, but yeah, I I have another try. I'll get another try in 21 days. So by that time, I have probably done it. I think. I don't really know. I hope. Yeah. But more importantly, I hit 150 subscribers, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So I love you all, and thank you all very much for 151 subscribers. I think I'm at, or 150. I can't remember exactly, but I'm very thankful and I'm very happy, and I love that I'm growing and people like what I make. And I hope you like this one as well, even though it's not my best, but it's all right.